Fucking heathens. Let's read into the Bible stories for children so we can learn something about Jesus. Jonah the prophet. One day God spoke to his prophet Jonah, "Go to Nineveh, he said, and warn the sorry goddamn people there that I will destroy them if they do not turn away from their evil." But Jonah did not want to go. If I go to Nineveh and tell the people that God will destroy them, he thought, they will turn away from evil. Then God will forgive them and save their city. Why should I make a long and tiresome journey when God plans to save Nineveh anyway, whatever the fuck the name that is. So Jonah decided to escape from the Lord. He went first to Joppa and there boarded a ship headed for Tarshish. After the ship set sail, God set a terrible storm. The waters rose so high the sailors thought the ship would break in two. They threw all their things overboard, and each man prayed to his own God to stop the storm. The storm became wilder, and the sailors noticed that Jonah was not on deck with them. Finally, they found him fast asleep in the cabin. "How can you sleep when the ship is in trouble?" shouted the captain. "Get up on the deck and ask your God to help us." So Jonah went up, but the storm continued to rage. "Come," said the sailors, "let us draw lots to see who has brought this evil on us." The lot fell to Jonah. "Who are you?" the sailors asked. "Where do you come from?" "I serve the Lord of Israel, who made the sea and the dry land," answered Jonah. "I thought I could run away from him, but now I know I cannot. This storm is my fault. If you want to save your ship, you will have to throw me into the ocean." The sailor did not want to throw Jonah overboard, and they moved harder and harder. And they rowed harder and harder. But it did no good. Finally, there was nothing else they could do. Asking the Lord to forgive them, they tossed Jonah into the sea. The storm stopped almost immediately, and the boat made its way safely to Tarshish. Jonah sank into the sea like a stone, but the Lord sent a great fish to wait for him, and it swallowed Jonah as he fell to the bottom of the sea. For 3 days and 3 nights Jonah was trapped in the belly of the fish, alone and afraid, but still Jonah thanked God that he was alive. From the bottom of the sea his prayers reached the Lord, who guided the fish towards land. There it coughed Jonah out onto dry land, alive and unhurt. 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of a big goddamn fishy, and that motherfucker gets puked out fresh as a goddamn daisy. Well, you know, the Lord works in mysterious goddamn ways. 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of a big fishy. Can you imagine what 3 days and 3 nights would do to a piece of meat and all the body fluids in the big fishy's belly? It would turn this motherfucker into a fish turd. But at any rate, I really wasn't in the mood to study the Word of God this morning any goddamn how. There's more pressing business at hand. I want to share with my fellow brothers, Christians, the wonderful Christians. We know what happened yesterday in the Supreme Court. So we know that the gays is going to be coming after our buttholes. So I decided that I would put my butt plug on the market. It's part of my Christian survival kit. You know, because we know that them gays is coming after all us good Christians' buttholes. So for $19.95, you can get this pretty butt plug, and once you insert it up the butt, pew, like that. Them gays, they won't be able to penetrate you. You get me? That way you can save your assholes from the gays. So order now the Christian butt plug. Because you know they're coming. Have an interesting day. Be chilly and just don't freeze. And get this Christian butt plug. It's important that you save your buttholes from the gay folks.